good opportunity. I was telling Kelly the other morning I went to feed Lonza and Augie, and Augie slipped under Lonza and got into the barn. And it was a little bit of a three-ring circus.
And Annie's not. And there we go. There's your mama.
Nope, nope, none of that. Okay, let me get Lonza out front. Come on, little boy. There we go.
Want to think about this for a second?
I'll just wait with her. Oh.
Let's go with your mama. Let's go with your mama. Annie's telling him.
Yeah. We
Good
should probably go a
boy.
little bit slower just so that he...
Good boy. There we go.
Okay.
There's a lot of things to look at as well and smell and there he is.
Come on, back, back, back. Okay. You might want to move Smokey out of the way. He comes running in there. Smokey's likely to kick.
In other words, we're coming out there.
Huh? Yeah, we're going to come out there. Okay. Also, Maggie, let's make sure all the
boy.
gates are closed so he doesn't go into some kind of hidden alleyway.
It's okay. You're doing great, little
Okay.
guy. Let's follow your mama. Come on. Watch. Good boy. So whenever he stops, I'm letting go of any pressure.
Yes. Yes. Oops. She took my hat off. Oh, now he's going to be looking all around here. Lots
He says,
of new
I don't
things.
know, but I know Kelly's staying away from those legs.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. I'll get behind her as his mother. I'll use her as a shield. Come here. Oh. Now she's going to be
Yeah.
a little bit anxious. You know, I'm thinking maybe we should just, because I do want to spend some quiet time with her. Maybe this isn't such a good idea because she will be worried about those other horses. So maybe we can go into the arena and he
Okay.
can play in the arena and he can be, oh yeah, he's going to be quite the little stallion, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
getting it, though. Look, here he
Yep,
goes.
yep,
The lick and chew.
yep.
This
Yep.
might not be
But
the best time to groom, but he's figuring it out. See, look at that. If you stand there, it's all
Yep.
good, buddy.
Yeah, she won't stand still while he's doing this, though. Okay, I'm going to take her back in. Come on, come on, and we can tie her up in the arena where she's not going to be so worried. I'm not going to actually tie her.
Okay.
And that's because if she gets really excited,
Yeah.
I don't want her to pull and have it cause an accident.
Right.
So I'm just going to put it kind of loosely here, and I think she'll stay just fine. And I'm going to go get some grooming.
Oh, what a good boy you are.
Right, and then she can.
Good boy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at you is right. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah. Now she's quieter with that fence between. Okay.
Good boy. We're right here. There you go.
So my father died in 2001, and his first birthday after his death would have been June 15th, 2002. And my mother and I were very much prepared for a very sad, sad day. I knew my mother was going to be really missing my dad. And so I had plans to go and visit her, but of course that was the night that Annie started to give birth. So I spent the night in the barn because of course I didn't have a web camera.
Right.
I could sit in my office and leisurely watch the whole affair.
Right.
And I got up to go into bed right around 5 o'clock in the morning because it didn't seem like anything was happening. And then by 7 o'clock that morning, I got up, and the minute I got up, I knew that the foal had been born, because the other horses, I had several other horses at the time, including two big geldings. One was Power, and the other was Denali, very big horse, named Denali after the mountain in Alaska. Were just whinnying and running around, and everybody was really excited. And so I knew right then that the foal had been born. And unfortunately, I was by myself. My family had made arrangements for a canoe trip, and they were gone. You know, you can never tell when these foal things are going to happen, so I stayed back, and I stayed to, oh boy, yeah. This is actually good for him.
Really good.
Yeah, I think this is quite, nope. Okay, this is good. That actually, now if he steps on it, watch this. It's good. Stepping on it would be good. Okay, Lonzo, no one's, that's going to happen to him. Anyway, try to keep him from kicking
the gate's
me.
open. The gate's open. Let me get that.
Oh yeah, the gate's open. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Little guy. Little guy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Do you want to see about brushing, huh? Do you want to see about brushing? Have you been brushed before? Have you been brushed before? Yeah. Is this your first brushing? Huh? We can brush on you just as well as your mother, huh? Back. You like that, huh? You like that? Pretty exciting, huh? Pretty exciting. Anyway, so I came out, and there she was in all of her splendor, and I knew right away she was a champagne, just like we knew that Augie was either a champagne or a palomino. This is very interesting. I've never done this with a foal before. Actually had them tied up. Yeah, that's all right. Here, you want to do that? You want to try this? You can try it. You don't, no mouthing. No mouthing. Yeah. You like that, don't you, huh? So I did like I did with Augie, and I got the placenta and I put it in a bag, in a bucket, and I called Dr. Dick, same vet that came for Lonza. Don't. Nope. He's quite mouthy. And he came, and he said that she was just great. He's just kind of persistent here. I'm not going to let you do that. No, I'm not. Nope. And, you know, Dr. Dick has a reputation as being a little bit of a grump. And he was so wonderful.
Good.
He was so kind and so encouraging to me. And he knew I was alone, and it was my very first foal. He really helped me. And he also, he doesn't like this rope at all.
He's trying to grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Not
Cola.
quite sure about it.
Cola.
Come on, Cola. Yeah. Anyway, so then I immediately went and got my mom. And my mother, she's not going to put up with that. What I don't want her to do is get on her rope.
Correct. All right, enough.
Look at her bite his mane. Yeah. This is why I didn't tie her. Come on, you better get down there. There you go. That didn't work too well, did it? Yeah, that didn't work too well. So anyway, I went and I got my mother, and we put up chairs and just watched the two of them for the longest time. It was the best way to spend my dad's birthday the year after he died. My dad was the animal lover of the family. Taught me all I knew about being a dog owner. He had horses as a child. He rode to school on a horse in near Great Falls. So he loved horses, although we didn't have any when I was growing up. He's having a good time here with this is for sure. This is more about him than her. And us not wanting to get kicked.
Yes. And I'm keeping an eye just to make sure he doesn't get hung up.
Oh,
on
yeah,
anything.
you can't, yeah, that's right.
Because we don't want that steer to hit him to drag
No,
that
that's
steer.
exactly right. Yeah,
little
he
buddy.
got his foot in there. Now he's going to... Lots of things to...
Watch the rope.
Whoa! There you go. You better push back here, little kiddo. Push back. Let's get this on the other side of you. Come on. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All new things. All new things. Yeah. You're a good mother, aren't you? This is Lonza's third foal. Um, her first foal was when she was about 5 years old. The horse was born in April, and it unfortunately was killed as a yearling here on Dunrovin. It was killed by a bow and arrow by ostensibly a hunter who's not really a hunter if he's doesn't know what he's shooting, he or she. But it was killed right here on our property. Come on. I don't want to get too close to you. You're getting a little bit rambunctious. Huh. Full of it, huh, Joel? Huh, Joel? Full of it. Yeah, full of it. You keeping an eye on her, are you, Lonza? Now we're kind of sideways to the camera a little bit here, aren't we? Yeah. You are a good girl. She's a very good mom. Very good horse.
Mhm.
I've ridden her in a lot of places, in the Bob Marshall Wilderness, all over Montana. She's a good horse. She's a special, special gal.
How old is she today?
Pardon?
How old is she today?
Well, she was born in 2002, so she would be 15 today. 15, which is really a great age for a horse. It's kind of their height of their abilities and their height of their maturity. As they get older than 15, you know, and as they get to 17, 18, they start losing some of their athletic edge. Isn't he a hoot, Sandy? Yeah. He's pretty feisty. Yeah. 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 Hey, Joel. Don't be bothering me here, Joel. Oh, Joel, you got to get in on the act, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. And then Cola's got to get in on the act. Everybody's got to get in on the act. Yeah. I know. I know. I may just let him loose in here, both of them, for a while. This is good for him. Let's get rid of the ring.
I would really hate for that halter to get stuck on that. I can
Yeah,
get rid of that.
I think that is the only thing really that's a problem here. But I like what's happening with him in the lead. Don't you? I'm going to let her go too. Yeah, he's got to get used to that lead. He doesn't like that lead. Let's just pull it out of the gate. Here, I'll help you. Here. You know, let's get rid of this cloth on here too. That's unnecessary.
We'll see. We'll still have someone out here watching.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, there we go.
yeah. I think this is very good for him. Normally you have a shorter rope. You start with a shorter rope.
We can cut that if you want.
Yeah, you know, it's not. I mean, if you had it a little, you know, just where it was touching the ground, but couldn't get caught on his back legs, you know, that it. But I'm not unhappy with what I'm watching him doing here. Getting used to it on his own is a really good thing. This is commonly what we've done in the past with a shorter rope. But the one thing you have to be careful of, particularly in here, you can't let him go unsupervised, because he can get that around. He can get his hoof caught in the halter. I never leave a halter on without somebody around. They scratch. Have you seen them pick their leg up and scratch? They can get their hoof caught, and it's just not. And I actually had a full roll underneath the rails and get separated from the mother, and that was not fun either. Yeah, here he goes. This is good. Look, oh, yeah. 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 He doesn't like that thing, but he's going to get used to it. And that's all good and well.
I mean, even though there's dangers we need to be aware of. What's great is he's dragging something behind him.
Yes, and this is
learn that it's not bad.
It's not bad, you know. Again, that's all sort of passive training where he trains himself that this is. Yeah, he runs it out and it's not bothering him, not going to hurt him. Huh?
He can't outrun it.
He can't outrun it. That's right.
He is something else.
Yeah. And so is she. It is her birthday. And I so remember her at this age. Yes. She was every bit as cantankerous as he was. The only time I've been kicked by a horse was Lonza kicked me in the face right about this age.
Ouch.
Yeah, I had a nice big hoof mark, a baby hoof mark on my cheek for some time. It was unintentional. It was just like this, just exuberance. You know, it wasn't aggressive, just. Look how tall his legs are compared to hers. He's very, very big. He's going to be a very tall boy. That's a lot of excitement for a guy today. So I hope everybody is going to. I don't know which camera on. I don't suppose it matters. Is everyone going to join us at 6 o'clock for Hobie Hair? I will be announcing the names of the chicks. I've given this some thought. Too much thought, you might say.
There are 3 up there.
There are 3 chicks up there.
Because someone was saying, where's number 1? Is that Hellgate? Hellgate's having a problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm not exactly sure, but there's an issue with feeding and things like that at Hellgate.
Well, the first chick, you know, number 1, accidentally crawled to the edge of the nest and died. Crawled out from under Iris.
Okay.
I think that might be
what I'm thinking.
what you're thinking of.
And I know that they were concerned
because
about food.
they were doing fine, and I noticed yesterday during the storm that they had been fed well.
Good.
Yeah. Not yesterday, but the day before when the storm was really bad. So number 1 did die. And, you know, for a long time, I complained about how deep our nest bowl was. We're all saying, yes, how, you know, we're all complaining because we want to see in the nest hole, the nest bowl. But it seems like
Maybe that's a good
Hal
thing.
and Harriet know what they're doing.
Yeah.
All these sticks in this deep bowl is. But last night I also did notice that at one point, and in fact I took some screenshots of it. She was feeding them right on the edge. In fact, she was standing kind of over the edge,
Iris
feeding. No,
or
Harriet.
Oh boy.
But then it was as if she knew. She moved everybody in, and she even picked up some stuff and moved, So I clearly that's a danger. The chick's getting close to the edge. So good to know.
Also, what is Max on at 5:30 as well?
He will be here at 5:30, and I also wanted to let everybody know that my June magazine is just about finished, and it will have a wonderful series of stories by Mackenzie about Canner. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Mackenzie's journey with Canner, it will all be in the magazine. He's just written some beautiful chapters about his journey with.
He's a good writer.
He's a very good writer. He's a very sensitive young man, really in love with his horse, and has done a good thing for his horse.
And for the next 3 nights, 5:30 Mountain Time, Max on with Canner.
For the next 3 nights.
Yes.
That's fabulous.
Yes.
And I think he's going to bring his father out, is he not?
I believe he is.
Yes, that's going to be wonderful. I'm really delighted to have Max back. He had taken another job in Missoula, and it kept him so busy, and now that job disappeared, and I'm sorry that he lost that job, but I'm glad that he has more time to come to us. But I clearly am not happy that he lost what was a very good paying job. So he's on the lookout for a new job. I hope he gets one soon. He's a very talented guy. So what do you say we go in there and try to move these guys back?
No problem.
No problem.
That's the Montana adding to the badass. That's what
No problem. You betcha. You betcha. Have you found that that's what everybody in Montana says is you bet?
We had a few weeks ago, days ago, we had some great people came from New York to ride with us. They're bloggers.
Oh.
And they were going around the country experiencing different locations. And on the way back, they'd never been on a horse before. And
New Yorkers.
Yeah, New York.
2 gals, right?
2 gals. And
yeah.
On the way back, they were looking at all their pictures in the back of the truck. And one of them said, I have the title for our blog. She goes, there's badass, then there's Montana badass. I said, that is exactly it.
That's great.
It's a different thing.
It's a different thing. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can catch her. She wants to go into that little. Maybe we should just take the halters off and let them graze for a bit.
Let me get in there first, because there's some sprinklers and stuff in there.
Oh, are there?
You mean in this little area?
No, I'm saying all the way through.
Oh, all the way through?
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy.
You want to do that?
Hi.
Let's let them go all the way through.
Somehow we know what the lead rope means already. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi.
I'll wait till I get the other one open. Come on,
it's
back.
Not a big deal.
Back.
Showmanship.
Annie wants to be part of this parade. I can open the gates so that he can't get to the sprinkler. Come on, Lanza.
Let's go with Mama.
Okay.
Wait a minute. There's a
Come on,
wire
all the way
there,
through.
so be careful.
All the way through. All the way through. Okay.
Good
Well, we're going
boy.
to sign off, everybody. Thank you for coming. I think we're at the edge of our audio here. We'll let these guys graze for a bit. Maybe I should keep this.
There's a wire on the ground.
Oh, there's a wire. That's
From the
right.
camera.
Go on.